Yo, we're here at Set the Bar Entertainment. This is about to be a fucking crazy battle. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah!
We got our sponsors, Easy Extractor, John Star Clothing, and Dab Daddy Concentrates. We got a couple of co-hosts here with us.
Mafia, Beast Mode in the building. What's up, man?
Beast Mode! Beast Mode!
Hey, that's dope, man. Hey, check it, homie. It's Pepperoni, man. Follow me on Instagram at Staying Home Tonight. If you're cute, follow me home. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Let's
Yo,
go.
can I get a real Beast Mode, please?
Beast Mode!
Let's go.
Battler on the left, introduce yourself.
Jisho, 21 average, block party, free coleslaw, and long live Pat Stay, man.
Long live.
Battler on my right.
Yo, what up? It's Kronic. Big
Yeah!
Real quick, rest in peace to the homie Gage and rest in peace to the homie Obese, man.
All right, we did a coin flip off camera. It's on Kronic.
Let's go, Chronic.
Story time with Kronic. So 1,000 years ago, the world had all sorts of wild dogs. You know, the ones that would really hurt some people, where killer instinct was just ingrained in their nature. They were cerebral because there's something about survival that just makes you used to the darkness and learn from evil. But fast forward to this day and age, you got these little yappy shit-ass dogs in this world named Chico. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is 1,000 years ago, if you were Japanese prepping for a battle, it was because you were a samurai, not some loudmouth nerd named Jisho. So goddamn right I'm gonna bring some Asian shit. Because you look exactly like the type of Asian that made his dad happy by getting Asian shit. And I know fucking with things that can kill you is part of your culture, so I shouldn't have to be saying this, but for you, I'm a deadly plate because I may be just a puffer, but trying to cook me comes with a major risk. And you see it's live when I keep it raw in order to serve this squid like an Asian dish. Let's go! Can you imagine him throwing a punch? He would probably break his fist and dislocate his wrist. Well, everything you bring tonight, I doubt's fire, so you need to cut the act and quit playing, bitch. Because you're not fit for this ring like swollen fingers. I'ma go and wing this. He's not fit for this ring like swollen fingers. I'ma go and wing this. He's Japanese Canadian, and his culture's battle rap. Oh, he's so distinguished. Get cracked in the jaw, now he's really speaking broken English. Yeah, I ain't playing nice. I will take the knife. One poke got him leaking bad. Now doctors using Asian medicine trying to save his life. I mean his shirt. Doctors using Asian medicine trying to save his life. I mean his shirt will be so soaking wet from all the blood they'll have to throw him in a fucking bag of rice. And I knew I'd kill you in a battle. Like, you just spit your bars, you told your hype man get hype factor. I said no to battling you a couple times because a battle with you didn't quite matter. But now you've been on the rise faster, you can come speak to your wise master. Ooh. You're just a half Japanese, half white rapper. What the fuck does that make you, a fucking rice cracker? You're just a half Japanese, half white rapper. What the fuck does that make you, a fucking rice cracker? I will rob you while I'm stoned up my mind. I'm a hijacker, cold-blooded knife packer. You can get ice faster than an injured linebacker because the blade's got a good tip. Plus, it's a life hacker. Yes, sir. Would this little pup want to scrap with a big dog? Probably not. Yet it's a dog-eat-dog world, so I would not be shocked. But you're gonna need to have both hands up when I serve you like a sake shot, or it'll be like Joey Gambello on MDMA. You're gonna get a little mollywop.
Too many times. It's happened too many times. The molly water's crazy.
Cause I can go left, or I can go right. My feeling is neutral. And look at this skinny fuck. One punch would probably kill him. It's brutal. But they say you are what you eat, so no wonder why you're built like a noodle. That's enough with the Asian jokes. I'm done with the evil. After all, they say we're all the same, especially when I blaze and I become one with your people. Let's go.
I said, welcome to the smoked out 9 year. Nah, I'm in a league of my own. It's only me, myself, and I here. Kronic came to kick it. I'm here to kick it into high gear. So y'all can cry tears while I climb tears, cause none of y'all is my peers. It's none of y'all that I fear. I battled once in 22. Still don't see you in my side mirror, cause there's so much space between us, even when I had a light year. Let me guess. I don't smoke Kronic, so I can't smoke Kronic, because if you smoke Kronic, oh, Kronic. Oh, Kronic. Yes, was I excited for this? It's like your music links when you post, Kronic. Because I got no comments. It's you facing the greatest, and you won't be the same again. You will wilt like a flower. I'm wilt like I'm Chamberlain. On any list of Canadians, my spot claimed that does not change, because the only thing about me subpar is my golf game. You must have forgot what I do. Let the Glock remind you. My name's synonymous with bombing shit like Oppenheimer. Shots will find you. Got a toy full of lead and it's not from China. You must have forgot what I do. Let the Glock remind you. My name's synonymous with bombing shit like Oppenheimer. Shots will find you. Got a toy full of lead and it's not from China. Now bits of Kronic everywhere, like he dropped his grinder. He said, man, I'll be crashing Kronic's wake where his casket's on display. You didn't think I was the 1-2 step, but now I'm dancing on his grave. Hey, he had writtens. But shit, that only matters on a stage. The last thing he had written was the panic on his face. And I got curry vision from the Ark. To me, really, this chump is nothing. Y'all see him contesting the shot, well, I just see another bucket. Y'all see him contesting the shot, well, I just see another bucket. I heard it's a new era in BBB. And you helping Gunner run it? Well, you should have learned a lesson from AB. Because letting Jesse run the league, well, let me stop there, because I heard that's a touchy subject. You battled franchise and said, your name's Dino, I'm going to call you D for short. And y'all believe this dork be writing hella nice too. But you won't catch me calling Jesse J anytime soon. Wow! It's because your shit is basic. Feels like my last two ops should be switching places. Because I sent Patron up high and now Kronic is getting wasted. You think he one of us just because he talking to goats now. But I can't make it through your battles unless I watch him with no sound. You made 0 ground and ground 0. You were awful and smoked out. It's a shame. It's in your name. Kronic belongs in the grow house. What?
Yo.
Hey, what? Really? This ain't a battle that they wanted me to book. I could have asked for any name and got a decent look. So I need some replay value. Fight back or leave the scene for good. Walter's life's on the line. Jesse, you need to cook. Let's go. One round down, I barely tried my hardest. Still 2 more to go. The show's just getting started.
All right, hold it down, yo.
Hold it down, man.
So in your last battle, you called yourself the star player. But to me, that's an imperfection. Because the best don't just call themselves the best, so you being the best is a misconception. Now, like a retired bodybuilder, you need to quit your flexing. Do you really think you're some sort of living legend? That's something I need to put into question. So after I set the bar, I'll be mixing up the shots and quick to check them, because I heard through the grapevine, people complain when they watch him battle. They say the shit's depressing. Well, I'm old school. I think if you're making people whine, you need to get to stepping. But now I love it. That's how I gotta stand crazy. But now I gotta stand here and listen to this kid talk about how he's gonna metaphorically lift a weapon. I gotta listen to him talk about how he's metaphorically gonna lift the weapon. Well, if I pull a bow, I can take an apple off your head within a second, because I'm a six shooter like a Smith & Wesson. But the fact that you can get fucked up for all the yapping online is something you do not know. You ain't Larry King Live. You're not gonna live long for the talk show. So quit with the talk show, or you could get your head banged up and your eyes will go a deep purple after our rock show. What? Now G ain't sounding right. That's why he's getting tuned. All these lies about how you're gonna let it boom. If I was you, I'd be embarrassed every time I left the room, and I'd never want to show my face in the rap scene like MF Doom. But according to him, he's stealing everybody's girl. While you're at work, he's in their bed at noon. Because apparently he's just some sort of Facebook memeing Reddit goon getting poon. Because apparently he's just some Facebook memeing Reddit goon getting poon. Nah, you look like you're gonna lose your shit if you don't get to play Tekken soon. But speaking of girls, I ain't gonna name the bitch, but last battle event, I saw who you were hanging with. A little out of your league, dog, so I ain't even gonna hate this shit. But your girl, if she got her main, she can check the side like an Air Max. If I tell her meet up, she'll be like, where a rat? I will raw dog your bitch draped in a grizzly skin. That's a bareback. And if you thinking me bagging your girl is a weak bluff, nah, it's like I opened up my mind to her the way I give her the deep stuff. Because you're just a nerd, and you got this punch face I want to hit every time you spit a rhyme. I bet you anything if I socked him once, it would set this kid in line, but it's fuck that. I'ma double it up, 2 socks, just because I'm cold like it's Christmas time. And you can get fired on so bad that you can't duck the smoke. Get checked with a 1-2. If this man wants to go, you must be a comedian saying you're good with the hands. It's funny, I can tell your stand-up's a joke. And you don't even smoke weed. You don't even smoke weed, so how you gonna try me, you dumb shit? Because if we were to fight, you'd be slumped quick. I mean, you not smoking is how I know Kronic will have you sleeping after 1 hit. So like a liberal in a red state, you better act right, or I'ma smack some like UFC slap fight. Now it ain't a fucking game if you see this nerd spacing out, struggling at Half-Life. It's gone.
Round 2 on Jisho.
Hey, I said this guy's an OG. He posts shit online like, if this gets 1 like, I will smoke weed.
He likes that shit.
Post shit online like, nice. This gets 1 like, I will smoke weed. Then he likes his own tweet. Dude's always prepared to smoke. He's got a pair of blunts that he hides in both sleeves, some extra rolling papers behind his goatee, and a mini grinder that's installed inside his gold teeth. See, Kronic's been homegrown on the BVB soil, and his car probably runs off of CBD oil. I said Kronic's been homegrown on the BVB soil, and his car probably runs off of CBD oil. Dude acts like he's Scarface in battles, but that just ain't right. Man's a great guy. He's like, say hello to my little friend, and Kid Savage waves high. I said he acts like he's Scarface in battles, but that just ain't right. Man's a great guy. He's like, say hello to my little friend, and Kid Savage waves high. So listen here, Tony Colonna. See, dude acts like he didn't have a childhood. Really, he had the toughest life. Video games, he doesn't like. Cartoons, yeah, fucking right. His only friends growing up were a rifle and a hunting knife. His favorite Disney moment was watching Bambi's mother die. But next to the natives in our scene, man, you be overrated. Can't compare to Nuxie, Neckbone, or the Bro Creative. His bars about smoke inhaling is all you known for saying. So next to them, we still see you as that token native. You a known flop like Grow Ops, how his career is caught in limbo. Chronic's never seen the light of day, and all his heat is artificial. It's gotten to the point even your own natives be losing faith in you. 'Cause I heard he trying to smoke salmon, but had a 2-1 debatable. Man, I battle on both coasts. You never been on a plane. Just drive from Kelowna and back and do it all again. That's why we never seeing Kronic change. It's like Doctor Strange. I look at every path you're taking and it's all the same. You've been battling for 8 years. This guy climbing too slow. My guy, it's true though. Time flies, but you don't. He's actually scared of heights, so he'll never fly. That means Chronic's afraid of getting high.
Fucking person.
He wouldn't even make it to the plane, and I'm saying that with certainty. Customs like, what's the reason for your visit? He clears his throat a little nervously. Well, the name's Kronic. I know you probably haven't heard of me. I'm just here to smoke weed and shoot guns, and he gets tackled by security. I'd say you're an afterthought in this, but you won't be thought of after. They saying you in your primes because we know you ain't got a factor. You all gassed, having a flow does not mean that Kronic matters, because against anybody solid, all we see in is Kronic shatter. Nice. Let's go!
Let's get busy. We're talking back, bro.
Hold it down!
Hold it down for Kronic, man.
Let's go,
It's okay, man. Have a good time.
Hi. So I don't know if you know this, but you give off this vibe that you work at a Chuck E. Cheese. I bet he walks around the floor telling all the kids that he's sucker free. Sees a kid looking at the toys but only has 50 cents and they're like $1 a piece. Jisho starts getting mad and rapping about how he's gonna buck a piece. Then he pocket checks the kid and snatches the toy back like, bitch, you don't got enough of these. You dumb fuck. You run what? You look like you still get mad at your mom when your lunch sucks.
That's facts.
I've heard you steal people's shitty bars before. That's something I need to sum up. This bucket's out here taking people's trash that they put out. You're a dump truck.
Let's go.
And why are you out here making fun of how people look? You're too weird looking to seem cocky. He got 3-0'd by genetics. Shit was a mean homie. He was born built looking like a string bean, so never will he be stocky. Now what the fuck do I gotta beat him in a battle for? He's already being bodied. Let's go! And I don't know what's a worse flex, the fact that you would openly go to a Pokemon Nerd Fest, or the fact that you would be so excited for it, it would call for you to gel up that fucking bird nest. Like, dog, what the fuck is with that hairdo? Forever that shit's gonna be a disgrace. Why does it always look like you casually just woke up from a long sleep on your face? I mean, that shit's fucked.
More personal.
It's fucked. Look at the way he's got the front flipped up. Bro looks like... Look at the way he's got the front flipped up. Bro looks like Goku, but if he never lifted weights and only rapped about keeping the blick tucked. But you don't like when I rap about marijuana? You don't like when I rap about marijuana? Well, I'ma still spit my bars like suck or what? I know you like Pokemon, so I guess my weed'll be too strong and it'll fuck you up.
Let's go.
There's not a threat you bring. I only know how to go hard in a battle like Kakuna does, and that's over everything.
Yeah.
So you need to be drilling it in your head. This is gonna be a tough loss, and you can bet it stings. You can't check the king. My story's been like Charmander to Charizard every time I step in rings. The tale shows I've been fired at every stage, but I finally evolved to the point I can spread my wings.
Crazy.
Listening to nerds talk about how they're gonna fuck people up is mega lame. No, he's part of Glock Party, pulling Glocks and taking aim. No, the only time you've had a hard decision on whether to pull the piece or not is in a Jenga game.
What else?
That's time, man.
Let's go.
Showed up to Pokemon. Round 3 on Jisho. Let's go.
Proud of you for Googling those Pokemon, bro.
I have to do my homework.
This ain't gonna be the usual way that I'd close out a battle. Some of y'all might remember in October I was booked in Seattle. I really shouldn't have done it. Last year life was getting too much to handle. So I didn't exactly know how to feel and my opponent had to cancel. See, I was going through it mentally. Really didn't have the energy. How are you supposed to focus on a battle when your own body's your biggest enemy? So I wrote my third for MT as a way for the culture to remember me. But not getting to say it then, I couldn't let that be the end of me. See, for months, I was losing weight. Couldn't figure out the cause and effect. At first I thought it was stress. Like maybe I'm imagining it's all in my head. But fat and muscle disappeared till I barely got any left. I was thinking any sunrise could be the dawn of the dead. I couldn't walk many steps without pausing for breath. Sleeping 10 hours a night, still exhausted to death. I was teetering on the brink till I fell off of the edge and landed for 5 days in a hospital bed. See, they had me stuck in a room, arms covered in tubes, down to skin and bones. I really had nothing to lose.
Holy fuck.
Fucking confused. They told me diabetes type 1 was the reason I'm thin and sick. I was ready to quit on myself and my pancreas really did. See, they told me my blood glucose levels really had me in peril. Sugars through the roof like Hansel and Gretel.
Let's go.
The whole time I was binge eating, trying to gain the weight back, just spiked it higher, leading a slow death toward me like Michael Myers. See, even now I'm in constant pain from all the damage that was done to my nerves. I went undiagnosed so long that the harm I endured is too much to reverse. I could sit here and complain about how this ain't what I deserve, but I also have a second chance at life, and that ain't something to burn.
Let's go.
I may have a lifetime of recovery, and it weighs on me a lot. I ain't like the hand that I was dealt, but I can only play the one I got. Insulin injections to keep me alive, even on days I want to stop. I still wake up in the morning and give myself another shot.
Nice. Let's go.
I got dreams of paying my mama's bills, making sure that she's living free. But she says she still has nightmares of her outliving me. So when I'm lying awake with pain killing me, I'm just glad it isn't literally. I'd rather spend a few nights missing sleep than my family mourning and missing me. See, lately, feels like a lot of us been carrying some pain in our hearts. We're part of a culture where we can translate that pain into art. Either by sharing a piece of ourselves, hoping y'all relate to the bars, or using that as an outlet to distract from the way that we are. So rest in peace, Ben Berger and O-Beast. Thank you for supporting the scene. Rest in peace to Young Gage. People across the province really mourning you, G. I want to say prayers to Shine's family and to Aaron's as well. I want the best for Corey and his health. And anybody here keeping a struggle to themselves. And most of y'all wouldn't know, but when I was in the ER, Kronic was one of the first to hit me up. I really appreciate you, bro. As competitors, we don't say that shit enough. He's always had advice for me, even when I tell him that shit is tough. I told him the strain's been getting to me. He said sativa or indica. Oh, let him talk. Not for real.
Oh, man.
This guy's been a G since he was born in this world. His mom asking the doctor, is it a boy or a girl? The baby said, it's Kronic. His mom asking the doctor, is it a boy or a girl? The baby said, it's Kronic. And yeah, I know I just arrived in the hospital room, but I already missed back when I used to hotbox the womb.